On November 27th at 9 a.m., every woman's worst nightmare came true for our elderly victim. She's in her 70s, and she was taking a walk in her Lake Magdalene neighborhood, a walk that she has taken for 45 years now, when she was abruptly grabbed from behind with our bad guy, and yes, this is a bad guy, hand placed over her mouth, where she immediately found it difficult to breathe as she was physically forced to the ground. His intentions were to rape this individual. During the process of trying to penetrate this poor elderly female, he ejaculated. Our crime scene investigators, our detectives, have shown that this is a textbook case where science, technology, and good old-fashioned police work led us to identify him and led us here today, where we are happy to announce the arrest of Ron Smith, 42 years of age, with a date of birth of 8/27 of 1979. He's no stranger to violence. He has a criminal history of violence in the state of Texas and in the state of Pennsylvania. That is where a sample of his DNA was collected, and we were able to make that comparison and identify him as the suspect in this case. I have to take a moment and just thank the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, where it normally takes an extended period of time to get DNA processed, was done and completed and returned to us within days. And this was a priority. We were worried, extremely worried, that this may be a serial rapist, and we didn't want one more female in our community to be sexually battered by this individual. We do know after his arrest that he was also placed under arrest during the time frame of this sexual battery that he committed, and the time where we placed him under arrest. He was arrested by the Tampa Police Department for physically attacking a female during a purse snatching down at Julie B. Lane Park. He has no ties to Florida. He was just released from Pennsylvania State Prison June 25th of this year. We don't know why he's in our great state or in our amazing community, but his intentions of victimizing the individuals in our community ends yesterday when our detectives did a phenomenal job of tracking him down and placing him under arrest. This individual is back in jail. This bad guy is just where he belongs, in jail, and we'll do everything we can to make sure that's exactly where he remains.
Any questions?
I don't really understand the timeline of if he was in jail when you were looking for him. How does that work? You guys, how does that work?
Well, it works, and that's a great question. It works because we didn't know he was our suspect, because that was during the time when the Florida Department of Law Enforcement labs were analyzing and processing the evidence that our crime scene investigators retrieved from the scene. So we didn't know he was our bad guy, why he was in jail and was able to be bonded out by his sister in Miami, who placed his bond, and he was bonded out at that time. So that's how he was out of jail.
So if I understand it correctly, you figured out who he was after he got out.
Correct. And then track him down and placed him under arrest yesterday evening.